Hey guys, so we kind of left off in class with the welcome email demo. We made the AI file, the graphic here in class, and then we did export out this JPEG file, the welcome email demo file. We want that in RGB color mode at around 150 ppi. We could do 72, but 150 is probably going to work best. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the Constant Contact software. Which I have in Google Chrome. If I can get Chrome to open up here. Here we go. So I'm logged into Constant Contact now, and you're going to have to give them an email to sign up. You'll get that 60-day free trial. There is a link in Brightspace that you should follow to get the 60-day free trial. Like I said, you'll have to use an email address. Hopefully just use an email address that you don't use very often, because they do send you quite a bit of quite a few emails to your inbox. You can always unsubscribe later or mark it as spam. As far as the phone number, you may have to actually give them your phone number. You're probably going to have to block it later. I had a student say she just blocked it after she got signed up. And then it will ask you questions before you can actually get inside of the Constant Contact software. Saying no will work for most of those questions. The way that you answer those questions isn't necessarily going to affect what you see in the back end of Constant Contact, so it doesn't really matter. You'll have to verify your email address, so you'll have to check the inbox that you signed up for the Constant Contact subscription with. So verify your email address. You may have to do an SMS like passcode. They added that this year, so you might have to get a text message to your phone in order to be able to get into the back end here. But so once you're in, it will look something like this. You might look a little different just because it's going to be your first time. But anyway, the first thing that we're going to do is go to Contacts in the upper menu up here. And then we can take a look at our email lists. This is where all of our email lists will live within the Contact nav menu item. So as you can see, there is a general interest list in here. The list name, date created, the number of contacts. It doesn't have any on it currently, but we can add contacts. And you can segment out your lists for your customer type. So if you have like 3 buyer personas like that we made earlier in the year, we could, in theory, have different segments of our lists that we would, target those particular customers. We're not going to do anything that advanced in this class, but we will create the email. And we'll create a list as well. So let's create a list. Welcome email demo. So save that. Okay, and then we will add contacts to this list manually. You can upload from a file, like if you had a CSV file or Excel file. Of course, we don't have that many contacts to add, so we're just going to do this one at a time. Add mine in there, marmarward3@gmail.com. Oops. marmarward3@gmail.com. Continue. It says I already have that. You won't see that, but so you can see your contact details. We want to make sure that the list that it's on is the welcome email demo list. So check that. We could add it to the general interest too if we wanted to, but we're not going to. You can also add extra information in here about this customer if you have that information. We don't, so we're not going to put anything in here. One thing you'll have to do is to check. There should be a box here that says that you have permission to send to this. So you'll have to check that. If you don't, then this won't work at all. So make sure you check that. You can't see it on mine because I've already had this contact in my system somewhere. So go ahead and push save once you've added that email address and checked I have permission. You can add other things in here associated with this email. We're not going to do that. So we can, let's see, X out of that. So you can see the welcome email demo list right here, the date it's created, and then you can see the emails that are on here. Let's add one more contact, and the contact that you will add, we're going to do the same process, create a contact. Go ahead and add your own email address here. Okay, so go ahead and enter the one that you use to sign up for Constant Contact with here. So add that email in, push continue, and add that to the list just like we did with this email. So there should be 2 emails on this list. your email that you signed up for Constant Contact with, and then my email. And you should remember to check the permission text checkbox in there. I have permission to send emails to this person. So this is our welcome email demo list. It's pretty short, but in theory this could be thousands of contacts on this one list. So we can go back to lists here, and we can see now we have general interest, welcome email demo list. So that's how you create a list, a basic list, a really basic way of doing it. There's other ways. Obviously we can add segments, tags, different things in there on our different lists. But let's go ahead and go to campaigns next. This is where we will actually build the email out. And this is we can actually work from a template, which works pretty well. So we'll create. There should be a create button. So let's go ahead and create that. It says, choose a campaign. We're actually going to do email. They do have SMS in here now. That's new. They have a lot of different things, but we're just going to go to email. And here's where we can actually see the templates. And the templates, we'll actually search in here for welcome. So go ahead and in the search bar, search for welcome, return, and it should show some of the welcome emails that they already have. The one we're going to work with is this one with the kind of the teal background and the sign. So let's go ahead and select that. Select, and it will take us into this template, and we can start customizing this template. So there is going to be a menu off to the left. My internet is really slow for some reason. This is basically where you can drag and drop different text blocks, images, buttons, social share, spacers, video, different things like that. Action box, you can put a poll, RSVP, product, and then different layouts that you can add and then fill in. Coupons and nav bars as well. So kind of cool. There's an images section as well where you can upload your images. Design section where you can change different colors and buttons and fonts. So this might be a good way to bring your brand in under design. But I'm just going to keep it on build for now. Let's go ahead and just start right away by bringing in an image here. We're going to push replace. And let's go ahead and go we'll go to the upload button, and we will go to the Kate Spade logo. Browse your computer, and that will be my downloads in the welcome email demo file folder that we have in our downloads. And here's the Kate Spade logo. I'm going to open that and upload files. It's kind of a lot of button pushing, honestly, and then push done, which is kind of annoying that there's so many. So we can grab that. Now that we have it uploaded, I already had it in there from before, and then we can say insert. So you might have to scroll down and then push insert. And that will bring it in for you. I'm going to put this back over here, try to nest that over there. So we brought that in, and then next we want to, you can save this. It'll just save to the cloud. You can undo, redo, those kinds of things. We can preview and test. We'll do that later. You can name it up here. This is the where you would do your subject line. So and then you can name it the file here. So okay, let's keep on filling in this template. Let's go ahead and click on this welcome image and push replace. We're going to bring in our graphic from our computer. So we'll have to scroll down. Actually, no, we'll go to sorry. Let's see. Sorry. I had to go to library because I was on image URL. And go to upload. This is kind of a lengthy process, but we do need to browse on our computer and go into, let's see if I can find welcome email demo. This is the actual JPEG file that I exported out of Illustrator of my envelope graphic. So we're going to bring that in and then upload files. Once that's done uploading, we'll insert it. You have to push done as well. My internet's really slow today, so it's just barely making it done. So we're going to bring that in here, click on that, and insert. Kind of a lengthy process for getting your actual graphic in there, but we've got a pretty good start. If you need to look at the thing that we're actually going to build, it's not a bad idea to actually, in the demo file, we do have the PNG file of the email in its entirety, what we're trying to create. So we do need a nav bar here. This is called a navigation. We do need to add one of those in. So we will go ahead and do a drag and drop of the nav. So the nav should be here. If you scroll down, click on that and drop it. It'll highlight for you, which is great. So it says link. We can edit these links to say what it says in our, so new handbags, clothing, home, kids sale. So I'm going to actually fill that in. Okay, so we got that in there. Probably should have maybe used uppercase, but I'm not going to go too crazy with it. So let's go ahead and change the to Tahoma, and maybe we want to make it bold as well. Tahoma, bold. We're going to change it to match what we see in that PNG file. This, gosh. Okay, bold. There might actually be, no. If I really wanted to match it, like I said, I would have done all uppercase, but, and then we can do, oops. So this is the move button. This is the settings button. We can actually change, we can copy it, but we can also change the background color. Let's make it white, because it's actually, the nav does not have a background color if we look at this image. We do have another bar here, free shipping and returns to all 50 states. So we'll add that in. And then there are social media icons down here. One thing we want to do is at least hook up this new text. So let's highlight that and then insert a link. And we'll do web page. And we do need to go in our browser to Kate Spade, to the Kate Spade website. It changes a little bit every year, but there's usually a new section. So we're going to actually, in reality, for this first nav link, I want you to show me that you know how to link. And let's go to, oh, I don't see a new anymore. Well, it doesn't really matter, but technically, you know, if they have a sale page, let's insert web page here. I'm sure they still have a sale page. So we'll go to sale, click on that. So we actually do want this to connect to the actual sale page. Is this the sale page? I just want to make sure I'm actually on the sale page here. It seems like my internet is just moving super slow, but let's copy that, Command C. So shop, sale, view all. We're going to put that on the sale text, and then push insert. So just hook up the sale text in the nav to link to the sale page on Kate Spade. And then this should link as well. So this upper logo, let's link that to a web page, and let's put it on the home page of Kate Spade, which is typical. Sorry, I'm going to have to move this around like a million times. Typical of the upper logo will typically take you to a home page. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're not going to do any of this extra things in here, so we're going to insert that. So that when you click on that, that will take you to the web page. So will this. We can also change the color of our text if we want to. If we want to make it black, we need to highlight it probably and then make it black, which would match the. Have to highlight it, make it black. So yeah, that would match what we have, the PNG file that we want to try and match. I'm running out of time on this video, so but go ahead and make these black. We do want them to match the style. And we will continue working. We're going to bring in a bar underneath, which I believe we can just do. Well, we'll do that in the next video. And we'll finish out the social icons and send this out by the end of the next video. Okay, see you later.